What's up guys, Harsh here, back in the video. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can create this awesome project. So in this project I'm using a Node MCU and a HC SR04 sensor, and I'm using it to calculate the distance between the sensor and the object. So as you can see, if I move the object closer or further, it shows me the distance right on my phone. So this is a pretty fun project. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Okay, so let's start with the connection. So I have mounted my ESP on a breadboard to make the connections a bit easier, and I'm going to do the same for the sonar sensor. So let's just stick it in any of the slots, just like so. And at the back there are pin output written on the pins, so that will be a really helpful thing. So let's connect the jumper wires. So as you can see, the green wire becomes the ground, echo is our blue wire, purple is trigger, and the VCC is white. So let's connect the VCC and the ground to the VIN and ground of the ESP. So white wire VCC will go to the VIN of the ESP, then we'll connect the green wire to the ground of the ESP, and then we'll connect the trigger, which is purple wire, to D1 of the ESP, and the echo wire, which is the blue wire, to D2 of the ESP. And that's all for the connections. It's a pretty simple process, especially when you have a breadboard in hand. So now let's program the ESP and create the program on the Blink app as well. Now before we can do anything, first of all we need to do two main things, that is install the Blink library and make our Arduino IDE compatible of coding the ESP Node MCU board. So first of all we will add the Blink library. You can do that by going to Sketch, then go ahead and click on Include Library and then Manage Libraries. This will open up this small window, and in the search bar you can just simply type Blink and then press enter. And as you can see, it will show the Blink library on the top, at the very top, and you can go ahead and click on install just like this option, and it is already installed in my system, so that's why no option is showing. And once it's done, you can just go ahead and click on close. So that was it for the Blink library. Now we will add our ESP board extension. So we'll go ahead and click on file and then click on preferences. So this will also open up this small window over here, and in the additional board manager URL you have to paste this link. I will give it in the description, you can copy it from there, and all you have to do is just paste it over here and then click on OK. Then go to tools, then select boards and then boards manager. This will also open up this small window, and what you have to do is just scroll down at the very bottom and search for this particular file, the ESP8266 by ESP8266 community. And I have already installed it, but in your case it will say something like this, install, and once you click on it, it will take around 2 to 3 minutes to install because it's a pretty big file and it will depend on your internet connection. And once that done, it's a fully automated process. All you have to do is go back or click the cross button. Okay, so now let's open up the Blink app and create a new project. I will name it Sonar. Then we'll select our board, which is the Node MCU, and the connection type is Wi-Fi, so we'll go ahead and click on create. And once we have done that, we can just go to the plus sign on the top right and add our LCD display, which is this one over here, and we'll just place it somewhere in the middle. So now let's click on it and program it. So we'll go from simple to advanced, and we'll select our virtual pin, which is V1, and then we can go ahead and click on OK. So that was it for the Blink app. Now we open up our Arduino IDE and program the ESP. Okay, so here is the code. As you can see, it is defined that the trigger pin is connected to D1 and the echo pin is connected to D2. So if you want to change the pin, you can do that from here. And in the authentication code, here is the authentication code that I was given by the Blink. So I have to paste it on this line over here, and then your network name and network password will go on to these two lines. So make sure that network has an internet connection, because it will not work if it does not have internet connection. And here is our widget LCD, which is connected to V1, And here is our LCD print option, so if you want something else to be printed here, you can do that. And make sure to set the cursor at 00 or 01 on whether you want the distance to be shown at the bottom line or the top line, and do the same changes on this side over here because it will show on the same place and it will be overlapping, so that won't be very good. So now let's just connect our ESP and upload it to the board. So we will select our board, which is the ESP826612E module, the Node MCU one. So this is the board that we are going to use. Now we can select our COM port. In my case it is COM4 and it is different in every computer, so in your case it may be different, such as COM3, COM4 or even COM16. So select that and then upload the code to the board. Okay, so if I have done everything correctly at this point, this should work. So I got my Raspberry Pi over here and I'm going to place it in front of the sonar sensor. So let's see if we get a change in the reading. So as you can see, it has now a distance of 7 centimeter, and you can match it with my cutting mat over here. So as you can see, each block is about 1 centimeter, so we have a total of 7 blocks in the middle. So as you can see that the readings are somewhat accurate, and if I move it a bit, you can see that it changes to 8, so pretty accurate. Let's just move it a bit close to it and see if it changes anything. So it does work on the close range as well and on the far side as well. As you can see, it is moving out of my camera range. So there you go guys, you have successfully created a distance measuring IoT project with using a ESP and a HC SR04 sonar sensor. So thanks for watching the video. Please like, subscribe and share, and I will catch you all later.